Right. So four of you taking the training today, which is great, perfect numbers. If you guys anything bigger, will be more problematic. Obviously, it's a very busy time for everyone at the moment, and shit like this will happen frequently. It's one of those things. Take what you learn here and implement it and help others that have not done this training session. That is the best way to encourage a standardization of things, okay? So just bear in mind, if you're in an operation with someone and they don't turn up for training a lot of the time, it could just be for a multitude of reasons, not just because they can't be asked to come, all right? Generally, the ones that are like that have left, which is great for me. But teach them, all right? Tell them, hey, listen, no, what you do is you do it this way. Just be patient with them, okay? Right, so leading on from that, there is going to be a small little presentation, just a theoretical side, to explain what I'm talking about. For those of you more experienced, for example, Peacemaker, you will obviously understand a lot of it and actually be quite impressed and raise your eyebrows. Hopefully, if you have eyebrows, I don't know if you do or not. So
is that in game via Discord or via Discord?
You are sorry, just on Discord, mate. I'll be streaming it now for you. So, all right. Okay, I can't see the stream. Let me know when you're all in. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just sorting my stream out. Husky, your mic is different.
Yeah, your mic is very pixelated.
Because I'm booting the game.
Oh no.
You sound like you're talking to us from the 1980s.
Right. Can you hear us? Can you see it?
Wait one.
Yep. +1?
No.
Oh, you got a black screen, Husky. Right, okay, because your arm is booting up. Right, got it.
Yes.
All right, calm down. Don't be so bitey.
Nom.
Yep, seen.
All right, lovely. Okay. Like I said, this will be up on Missed Training with James's video. James, again, I appreciate you recording this for the people that have missed it. I do appreciate that. So, as always. Right, Husky, you've already gone through this preemptively, so I don't need to go through it with you. But
Yes,
just
but it's
listen.
great.
Right. So terminology. So the terminology we use at the moment will be slightly changing. Okay. This is to incorporate new advanced techniques and a much more streamlined approach to CQB. Okay, or CQC, whatever you want to call it, same fucking thing. At the start, in an order of breach, right? At the moment, we say set 1, set 2, set 3. That is perfectly fine. Okay, but generally it becomes a little bit difficult then. We don't know who's in order. All right, and it's more of a specific thing. Okay, so in order of breach now will be 1 man, 2 man, 3 man. All right, or 3rd man, depending on your idea, depending on what you want to learn. Right? Hello, Tank Meme. We just started, mate. So if you just want to stay for the PowerPoint, you're more than welcome to do that. Okay. So the order of breach will change. So no longer will you say set 1, set 2, set 3. Players will need to look back and check, all right, very quickly, right? Alt, just shift, and then come back in, okay? Generally, when you breach a building, you should have guys on you now. You're up to that standard of everyone's up to the standard where you will have guys on your ass with you, and they'll know where roughly to go. That's the idea anyway. This is why I said at the start, set 1, set 2, just to that verbal communication, all right? Now, you don't need that, okay, because you're already fully aware what you need to do. So it'll be 1 man, 2 man, or 1st man, 2nd man, 3rd man, 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, depending on what you like. Okay, it doesn't matter. It could be anything you want as long as it's 1 man, 2 man, 3 man. All right. Be here. Everyone understand that?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I tell you what. Instead of me asking if everyone understands it, if you don't understand it, just ask. Okay. Right. So there'll be certain things that I will be saying now, which will be slightly different to what you're used to. Okay. So there will be open breach and closed breach. Be here. All that means is it's a door open or door closed. There is a breach point, okay? Now that could be a window, it could be a hole, like a hole in the wall, stairs. It's a generic term, okay? Open breach means it's open. Closed breach means it's closed. Very simple, all right? Breach is a breaching point and then open or closed, all right? So you need to think about. Pieing off or slicing the pie, as I'll be telling you in training, is something that you've not done before. okay? And it's something I've told you not to do for a very specific reason, okay? Because I wanted you, all of you guys who do CQB, to get up to a standard of where they understand the process, all right? Now we're going to go more into fine-tuning it and shaving off all the extra fat. So pieing off means that when you're going around a doorway, you will no longer what we call a blind breech. You will not be doing that from now on, okay? There are a few reasons why, which I'll explain to you later on. You'll be pieing off before you breach, right? Or I just call it, I like to pie before I breach, all right? I'll explain exactly what it means, and it will require you to take it at a little bit of a slower speed, but honestly, your casualty rate will skyrocket down, all right? So it will decrease massively. And you'll often find that the smoothness of your transitions and movement will actually increase your speed rather than trying to compensate for clipping into a building or running into an explosive or whatever. You'll be slower, but yet faster. Because remember the saying, slow is smooth, smooth is fast? This is where you actually see the difference, okay? And there's a reason why we do this. Communication, all right, was obviously a priority for breaching. However, there are a few things you need to be aware of. No longer will we be saying set 1, set 2. So what do we do to communicate? We nod. Nod your gun. It's as simple as that, right? The reason why you don't nod your head is because that can still sometimes be either done by an ambient animation if you're static for too long, or Arma does it randomly at random increments of time. So that could give a false reading to other player. But wiggling your gun up and down, that doesn't happen in Arma unless you mean it to. All right. And hooking, if I tell you to hook, I'm telling you to hug the side of a corner. All right. I'll show you in a diagram exactly what that means. And then you'll often be known, the next one is either I'll often say prep flash or prep banger, all right? Basically, it's a flashbang, all right? If I call it prep banger, I means what you'll often hear me say is 2-man prep banger, and then obviously the second man will prep a banger to throw into the door, all right? Do we all understand that? Anyone not understand anything? Okay, awesome. Right, so key points of a breach. Now, a lot of you already know this, okay? But it's always cover your sector and never walk into crossfire. When you breach, you move in force, smooth and fast. That comes in training. You will not be doing it at the start. You're going to be slow, rusty, miss things, jankiness, etc. But when you do it more often, you become faster and more proficient at it. You keep communication to a minimum, period. I don't need to know if you see a door or a stairs or a cobweb, okay? It doesn't matter now, right? If you have seen it, you can almost guarantee others have seen it, and if not, guess whose job it is to cover that primary possible threat that has seen it? Yours, because you've seen it. Okay, it's like a ghost. Plus, it cuts down the communication. So realistically, the only one really needing to sort of communicate is the ones currently doing an action. All right, not moving as a group. All right, an action is breaching, forming a limited penetration breach, or forming a deep penetration breach, or the point man calling a formation he wants us to take. All right. Realistically, apart from that, the only time someone really needs to communicate is when they're saying room clear, contact, or contact down, or civvy. That's the only really, and obviously grenade, obviously, but if that happens, well, pretty much you're all fucked. But like I said, all right. Moving down a hallway, there'll be something that we will be doing called Stonewall. All right. That means that the team is split up into how many guys we got. So, for example, we've got 4 tonight, which is 5 tonight, sorry. Or 4 possibly, I'm not too sure. 2 guys on each side of the wall. Which means the firing arc is going to be super simple, right? There's no chance of anyone cross-firing. And if somebody lights up a hallway, you're right to the sides of it. So you're more than likely to survive that initial point of contact. All right? Now, there's a way we do it, okay, where we both move at the same time, and the first group that come across the first big security threat, which is a door or a breach point, a closed breach point, right, will then clear that. The other group does not move past that door until they can then, until the room is cleared. all right? Because there's nothing worse than a second group moving past, and all of a sudden then, boom, gunfire, and all of a sudden then no one responds, and then the other group has to turn around and go, oh shit, there's still people in that room. We have to go back and clear it, all right? You understand that?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Has someone just left?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there we are. Well, showed he's riveting. Clearing a room, if possible, 2 men will prep a banger or a flash, then 1 man will call it. So I will tell the second man or 2 men to say prep banger or prep flash, and then I will open the door, you'll throw it in, and then once the flash goes, as soon as that explosion goes, we go in. All right, that is your countdown now. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So, basics of breaching, right? As you already know, at the moment, let me just, at the moment, we've got these guys. I do apologize for my terrible drawing. Don't judge me. All right? You'll go in, you'll open the door, and then you'll spread out 1 to the left, 1 to the right, and then 1 in front, right? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's usually how we go at the start. This will be changing slightly. Oh, shit. 1.
Control Z it, mate.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't want to do it. So essentially what will happen is let's say, for example, we have a 1 man and then we'll do blue for 2 men. All right. The 1 man or first man will go to the door, and then it's what we call slicing the pie. The thing is you're going into a blind breach. You don't know what's behind that door. It could be 1 guy. It could be nothing. It could be a machine gun. You don't know. All right. So he will open the door, and then this is what we call slicing the pie in theoretical version, okay? He will move to the opposite end of the door, all right? But when he's doing it, he will look through the door and see what he can find. So, for example, if there's a contact there and a contact there, he can then drop those 2 contacts. Therefore, there's 2 less contacts in the room when they breach, all right? It saves everyone, would you say control? Oh, yeah, it doesn't want to do it. Bollocks to it. It saves everyone basically going in blind and getting machine gunned down. All right? If 1 guy goes down, because it's a slice in the pie, you're going a 90-degree arc around the door. You're not breaching. It's called a limited penetration breach. Okay? Or limited penetration breach. So you're opening the door, you're not going through it, you're going around in a half circle. So the half circle is, well, really fucked up half circle, but like I said, all right, it's here. All right, that's the half circle. So you follow outside and look around and then come to the other side of the door. Then you can breach. All right. Now, there are times, this is the whole point of why we do training, where that won't work for whatever reason. You've got critical time's a factor in it or whatever that may be. All right. And you will have to go in blind breaching. But that is why we did blind breaching at the start, is to get you used to that so then you can add more options to it. All right? Who keeps leaving all the time?
This is Monarch now.
Oh, that's weird.
Unimpressed.
So far. Right. So, you're probably thinking to yourself, fuck, right, okay, well, we got to learn this, that, and this. That's easy enough. What the fuck do we do when we're walking to different objectives? Excellent suggestion. Thank you for asking that question, Jimmy. So, essentially what will happen... You are, sorry?
Monarch's lost power.
Power
cut.
There's nothing I can do about that. It could be ages till it turns back on. There's nothing I can do about it. So what will happen is once you do the limited breach and then you move in, okay? Obviously the guy that goes to the right and the guy that goes to the left and right, the guy will go to the left and the guy will go to the right, and they will assume a position of dominance in the room. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, dominance in a room or position of dominance in the room is getting as much of the room in your field of view as possible, holding a territorial overview. Think of it like a lion on top of a pride rock, you know, in Lion King. He's the king of the castle, he sees all. Similar thing, all right? You are controlling that room. That is a position of dominance. Now, a classic one, a really good one to do, which is what we're going to practice, is the L shape, all right? So, if I told you I want you to perform an L shape here, when two men breach, so they've gone in, all right, they've done sliced the pie, everything like that, they've killed all the enemies. 1 man will go to the corner, the other man then will go over here. L, right? Or it can be a wonky L. It doesn't matter, right? Where 1 man can go here, 1 man can go here, and then that can be an L, a reverse one. right? Like I said, it doesn't have to be an L, guys, so don't get fixated on trying to do the alphabet in formation, okay? That's just stupid, right? But generally, that's the easiest for me to explain it to you. Now, the problem is how do you clear corners? Well, here's the best part. Same thing. You slice the pie, all right? So what you do is you'll have one guy be here. Now, originally, you'd all stack up on this line and then move into the corridor completely blind, right? And Mr. Bad Allah Akbar is be here with his RPG waiting to fuck your day up. And then you just walk smack into it, right? So what you do is you'll have your friend Bob, who's the second man, go off, up to the corner using hugging the wall, slicing the pie, slicing the pie, slicing the pie, slicing the pie, to the other end for here. At that point, Bob will be able to see the guy with an RPG, have enough distance to hit him, and if they don't, then the guy behind the wall is completely safe from fire, and he knows then, shit, we need a banger or a nade in there, because Paul's gone down. But Bob, doesn't block your route if he goes down. All right? So if you hug that wall and you try and lean around that wall, you're just going to block the route, and then you have to reposition and etc., etc. It's hugging the wall. Also, you can lean, right? Or lean around the wall just to get as much of a view as possible with limiting your body, all right? Or limiting your hit points, okay? Making your profile as small as possible in regards to CQB, all right? Plus, also, a really good thing about this position is Bob is able to cover the entire corridor from this position, all right? And guess what? Your friend Smithy is not in the firing line. To a certain extent, anyway. Obviously, he is slightly, but you can't limit it entirely, right? And then Smithy then leans round, takes position, and then up he goes to the door. And then Bob moves up with him, aka Stonewall. All right, and then when Smithy opens this door, Bob's in a very nice position to slice the pie, slice the pie, slice the pie. All right, and then boom, in you go. All right. Now, it probably seems really confusing or complicated to some people, and it's not. Honestly, when you get to practice it in a minute, oh shit, that's good, isn't it? When you get to practice it, you're gonna understand. Oh shit, maybe that wasn't too bad. All right. This is a visual representation of why you should do this from now on. All right, is a bad breach means a 2-on-1, which essentially is a blind breach. There could be two guys in there. The first man through the door, he is probably guaranteed to be dead. All right, and then the others run in, all wholehearted and confident, and they get wiped out as well. However, this guy be here is slicing the pie, clearing that main doorway be here, slicing the pie, and as you can see, it's a visual representation of his range. He takes out Charlie, he takes out Tom when he comes to here. 2 less tangos in that room for you to deal with. Then you go.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Me too.
Not when it comes with slicing the pie, I get that, but would it be easier for us just to use non-lethal grenade preemptively, and this is it? For example, like
yes,
a 9-bang or a flashbang on the corridor, rather than always slicing the pie.
No, because a flashbang doesn't kill them.
Well,
so
they give you enough time to disable them, though, and then breach.
That is your call. That's what I'm trying to get across to you. All right, so you'll be obviously slicing the pie tonight to practice it. But in an operation, that is completely your call as point man. If you want to breach it, or a squad leader or fire team leader usually, but if you want to breach it hard and fast, do it. Yeah, you're used to it. You know what you're doing. But just bear in mind that comes with risk. I know CQC is full of risk. It's pretty much a 60% or 70% mortality rate. But it's about limiting. If you, say, for example, are operating as a small team, a 4-man team, for example, 1 casualty is severe for you. If you're operating in a group of 8, however, 1 is nothing. You can still have got 7 badass guys to deal with the rest of the house. But if you're operating 4, it cuts down then. And then 2, you're half. Then you're in big shit. And then 1, you're going to have to take it slow. So therefore, you'll then switch over then. So the more guys you have, the more rudimentary or brute force you can use. less amount of guys you have, the more careful you have to be with everyone. Essentially, it's more important for your life. In a nutshell, really.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, you can also throw in grenades, but you don't know what's behind that door. That's why slicing the pie is important, because if you slice the pie and see a hostage, no nades, you know, and you don't die.
I mean, if you're gonna use non-lethal grenades, this shouldn't be bad, but I get your point.
It's Arma, mate. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. But yeah, flashbangs do work. But if you want to throw a grenade in to be damn sure, if it's an enemy military building, yeah, throw a grenade in first. 2 rights.
Question.
Yeah, go ahead.
One man goes to slice the pie. He walks across the threshold of the door, gets nailed.
Yeah.
You're fucked then. You can't get into the door.
No. So you see this image here.
Mm-hmm.
The point man will slice the pie in an arc, so he moves away from the group originally.
Roger. Understood.
That is a reason. There's a reason because of that. Because as you rightfully said, this is a fatal funnel. Okay. Very, very bad. Right. However, right, when he gets downed, he'll be about here, so the rest of the group can flashbang it and go in, or nade it and go in without it being obstructed. That's why I say of a limited penetration breach, you just open the door and then come around in a 90-degree. You never just go flat across the door.
Answers my question. Thank you.
Sorry? No. Alright, that's just duplicate yourself. It's weird. This is why you don't stay. James, you're a mind reader. Okay?
Right.
So this is...
Oh.
The first image you see here, alright, is the blind breach. You go through, 4 guys on 1, you're dead. Don't care how good you are. Alright, you're dead. Bye-bye. However, slicing the pie... Can you see if the guy goes down there and let's for example this.
Yeah. You got room.
Exactly, right? And you're only in this fatal funnel for a split second, whereas here you're stuck in it. Because let's look at it from another way, right? A fatal funnel is pretty much what it says here, all right? But it's also a circle, danger zone, all right? So you need to be aware of that. That's why I'm trying to teach you slicing the pie, right? Or taking a corner, slicing the angles, dicing the numbers, whatever you want to call it, right? So this is what we do when we're moving and clearing a corner. The first one on the left, all right? So this is the most accurate picture I can possibly give you. That is what you should be doing. Again, look at the arrows. Slicing the pie, slicing the pie, slicing the pie. All right? As you can see, his view distance increases with minimal risk to him, or as less as possible, right? So if I was, for example, going to do it the old-fashioned way, I would go by here, then I would come round, and then I would be here, and then I could see the whole corridor, right? That's my view angle, by the way. Do apologize for the bad drawing, right? But I'm exposed, big time. However, if I go over here, if somebody had line of sight, that's the line, but yet I can still see further in. All right? So it's about limiting your sort of exposed body parts. Now, there's another thing we do as well. You probably think to yourself, well, how the fuck do we move if we come across a junction? It's all well and good us going on each side of the hallway, you know, down a straight hallway, but there's always junctions and stuff like that we do. Remember, and this is what I've incorporated with you guys as well, because I want to incorporate other people's training. You know how Priest did the open gate method with us?
Sure.
Yep.
This is what we're going to do. This is the most effective and easiest way I can explain it. So, ignore these guys in their formation. Ignore them, right? And what I want you to look at is look at the right side, right? You've got 1 here, 3 here, 4, and 2, okay? Essentially what's going to happen is 1 then is going to pop around the hallway. 2 is going to do this. 3 is going to do the same thing. All right, just simply tilt around, look at it. As you said, not fully exposing yourself. And then the 2 is going to come opposite side.
It's almost like how we cross a road, a junction
It is
on the road.
like that. It's exactly like that. The open gate method. Except you don't have people funneling through to go across the road. Apart from that, nothing else changes. So now, if any bad guys, look at the second picture, comes along these corridors, you've got 2 men aiming at those corridors. More than enough firepower to deal with multiple contacts. And then all you do then is, again, 4 and 3 turn round, or hold that area depending on what the decision is and how you feel. Obviously, 4 is a little bit difficult to deal with. It's a big building. But like I said, 4 and 3 can hold, 2 and 1 can move on and clear that end of the corridor. 4 and 3 can hold, and then once they cleared this, they can then come back and again stonewall it up each side of the wall. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Anybody have any additional comments they'd like to say first before we start?
I want to get a beer.
Yep, more than welcome to. Servers up. I'll stop streaming now for you.
Awesome.
Let me
By
just
the way,
adjust
you know,
this.
yeah, I just get one discussion. Speaking of movement techniques, you know, this one was definitely a rolling T. We're gonna do this in, you know, the third step of CQB training.
Yes.
Ah, orgasmic.
Yes. Like I said, it's building blocks. So and I'm not going to throw everything at everyone that I know at the start, because obviously everyone will get overloaded. It's building blocks. So when we practice this, you guys will go away. I know some of you have this bug with it, which is great. And I really like to see that. You'll practice it. You'll start doing it. Other people in the HoV community that can't make it tonight will go, oh shit, I really like this. Right? They'll jump in and do it. And then they'll practice it. And then before you know it, then everyone's really, really proficient at it. And then all of a sudden they all come and go, hey guys, more stuff for you to do. And then you're going to be depressed because, you know, we've got to do more stuff. And therefore then I add more stuff for rolling T, etc., etc.
BRB honeys.
You are, sorry?
He said BRB.
All right. Etc., etc. Right, mute Discords, go into TeamSpeak. If that's the case, all right, all you need to do as well is we'll try and blast through this as quick as possible. I don't want to take up more than 30 minutes of your time, all right? If you still want to stay on at the end, there is a little competition at the end with a speed run, okay, that people have done, but I'll explain that towards the end for you. All right, I need to restart my TeamSpeak. Be back in a minute.
Ah, fucking lovely.
Speedruns, I love them.
I've got a marks for TMS. What the fuck is this? I like this guy. It's actually quite nice. There's a good DMS.
All right, can people hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who's gonna win another £5? I will. No, I'm joking.
Didn't you win it last time, Tank?
Yeah, I won last time.
Rumour has it you got lucky, punk.
Onstein.
What?
Yup.
What? Can you hear me?
Restart your TeamSpeaks.
Can you hear me? Okay, restarting.
I'm restarting. Bookmarks. HoV. In.
Check, come check, come check.
Lovely. I can hear
That's
you.
fine. Oh,
Hello, we're a traveller.
Hello, weary traveller. All right, so this is pretty much what I was used to when I was doing it. Okay, so over to the south very quickly. That's your time trial. It's a lot of fun. It's not competitive in nature. It's a lot of fun. It's a very difficult course, but it's a lot of fun. You'll do some jumping, crawling, shooting on the move. pistol swapping, target shooting, and stuff like that. The time to beat is 1 minute and 57 seconds, right?
Oof.
Run about there. That was done by me. Husky managed to do it in 2 minutes 31 or 30 seconds, roughly. So, like I said, you can always do that if you wanted to later on. But like I said, we're not going to do that from now on. So, give me a second. I'll teleport you guys all over now.
Testing? Can anyone hear
Yeah,
me?
we can hear you. Yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah.
the fuck is this massive green thing sticking out my back?
Right here.
It's got an antenna.
Yeah, it's the radio antenna, mate.
It's about 40 foot high.
Yep. Oh. Mic cuts off all the time. I go to fucking Zeus. Right. What we're going to do, guys, we're going to practice the Stonewall technique first, all right? That's moving in pairs of 2 across each side of the wall. I recommend that you toggle yourself to combat walk instead to allow yourself a bit more time to correct it, etc., and slow it down for everyone else to learn, all right? So I'm going to have James and Orstein go to the left and right, respectively. And then I'm going to have Peacemaker on the left with Husky. Perfect. Now, essentially what's going to happen, guys, is you're going to move up with your guns up in a slow tactical pace, all right? Obviously left and right. And what I want you to do is...
Can you take a knee tank?
It's all about making sure that you are keeping in line with everyone else, all right? However, a very important thing you need to be aware of, okay, is you have got room, okay? So make sure you're not completely behind. Make sure you're leaning out slightly as well so you have a clear line of sight, okay?
Tank, could you take a knee?
No, because it'll be slower. But here's a really important thing, okay? If a contact comes ahead, the second man does not fire. It's the first man's priority, all right? If you do that, you're more than likely to shoot the guy in front of you if he crosses it, all right? So don't be fixated on that, all right? So let's move up and down the wall. Let's get used to it a little bit.
Oh, Priest is alive.
Keep going.
Oh,
Tank name, slow your pace down. Press Control C.
I should have done this, yeah.
It's wonky. It doesn't like to do it. It's still doing it.
I don't know, man. Okay. I'm pressing it.
All right, now stop. Now you come to a T, well, technically a T junction. All right. What you do?
Slicing?
So, who slices the pie?
Number 2.
No, Peacemaker. All right.
Oh.
Peacemaker slices the pie. Tank name, you. Sorry, Orstein. You look down there. So you peek out. Use the tilt. Peek out. There we go. Excellent. Make sure you hug the wall a little bit, though, mate. Don't move back, because obviously you're walking in front of James. James will then be covering you as well as Husky. So really hug the wall, James. Orstein. There we go. Perfect. Now Peacemaker, slicing the pie, slicing the pie, slicing the pie. Excellent. Now Peacemaker, go to the side of that sector, to the wall, the corner. Perfect. Husky, then move up, keeping your eye fixed down to west. That means that you're covering Peacemaker, so move. And then, excellent, James, excellent, well done. Now, James, switch over to the right side of the wall for me.
Do you mean, so you're right, my left?
Because everyone else is covering you.
You're right, you mean? My left, yeah?
My right, yeah. So
Got you,
James,
yeah.
James, you don't need to slice the pie on this, so don't lean. All right, then move right up to where Husky is. Husky, you might want to move a little bit forward, mate, because you're still in view. There we go. Stop it. There we are. So sprint, James, just for the purposes of time. Perfect. Now, Tank Meme, you will then... Orstein, transition and switch over to Peacemaker. So go in front of Peacemaker.
Okay, I'm here.
To go in front of him, you're going to be pointing.
Okay.
No. Facing west. There we go. Perfect. Now, Peacemaker will be the last guy to make sure that hallway is not nobody bad guys coming up. And then you'll all move forward again. There we are. Keep moving forward, Husky. Keep pace with Tank Meme, although Tank Meme is walking quite far. Sorry, Orstein's walking quite far. Or fast. Alright, so now I'm going to shut the fuck up, and I want you guys to do exactly what I told you to do. Right? In this corner, you're going to be heading west, not north. West. Perfect. Well done. Good.
Hello, sweetheart.
Slicing the pie. Excellent. Brilliant. Keep going, James. Fantastic. Well done, Peacemaker. Perfect. All right. Excellent, Peacemaker. Well done. All right, Orstein, on you. So, no.
Hmm?
Go behind James. You don't need to walk it. Line of fire, remember.
Lost James. I lost James. There you go.
Me.
Alright, there we are, perfect, and then move forward. Husky, you're good to go now. So boys, move forward, set the pace. Excellent stuff. Now we're gonna turn a 180 to east. And we're gonna do it again. You can fire to your heart's content, you won't kill anyone. Just watch for a minute, Priest, you probably only know this anyway. Alright, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna do it, but this time you're gonna start firing. Alright? Excellent.
Tank.
Tank, I don't know where you're going, mate, but you need to
Oh yeah, I forgot to
corner.
Oh.
It's alright, don't worry, take your time. This is a new thing. So make sure you lean. There we go. Keep going, guys. Excellent. Okay, Husky. Alright, Orstein. Alright, perfect.
Okay.
Go.
Keep going, don't stop. That's better. Tank meme, stop crouching.
Popping.
Alright, everyone stop for a minute. Right, so we've got a problem here. Right, essentially what you guys are doing at the moment, which is correct, you're slicing the pie, slicing the pie, slicing the pie. However, the problem is, right, it's very difficult to find your position, okay, where you're at. Now, what is Husky's biggest problem if someone comes down that hallway?
What hallway?
To the right, east.
Nobody's covering.
No. What is in his view sight?
You?
Exactly. Right? So, Husky, what you need to do is you need to basically switch and then sort of lean out a bit to cover the front. Also, tank meme, make sure you cover the rear, otherwise Big Bad Priest will come up and kick you in the ass. Alright? So, Husky, go ahead. There we go, excellent. So everyone's got a sector covered. Alright, now stop. Everyone be quiet for a minute. Husky, when you get to that point, tank meme is going to move. Sorry, Orstein's going to move. I will get it, Orstein, I promise you.
Don't worry.
Husky, you are then going to switch to change and aim down to the west. Alright, this is obviously a little bit overkill, guys, but like I said, this is about understanding to cover people. Alright? So tank me, Orstein, switch with Husky, so you're going to move straight to the left of James. Husky, you're going to turn around and look. No. There we go. Perfect. Alright, lovely. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, James, on you. You're last. Alright, and then move ahead.
On stand, go. Oh, fuck's sake, sorry. Alt tapped.
Just about understanding if it's a difficult situation. I think Peacemaker's sort of lent in, and there we are. The difficult situation, you're never going to cover everything, alright? But it's about trying to mitigate the amount of casualties you take. There we are, perfect. It's okay. Right. Rally up on me. So, how did you find that?
Honestly,
Confusing, right?
That's alright.
You know what's really confusing more than anything? Watching the DUI, because everybody's so clocked together that it's actually
you cannot rely on it.
I didn't look at my
Don't rely
DUI.
on it, right?
Yeah.
Don't rely on the UI. All right. If I had my way, you won't have it. But I won't, because I know I'll have everyone screaming at me in a high-pitched autistic scream. All right. So it's not going to happen. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use the same tactic of Stonewall, but we're going to have doors instead. So let me just teleport you over to the next part. Okay. So this corridor towards my west is going to be what you're moving down. All right. There's doors on each side. Remember, you need to prioritize the threat first, and the rest of you need to make sure that you cover them as best you can. I want to see slicing the pie on the doors itself. If you want to, you can throw a banger. I'm not sure if you've got one. You might have glow sticks. I'm not too sure. I think you have glow sticks. Oh, there we are. You can throw a banger if you want. Okay, just make sure you throw it correctly, otherwise you'll blind everyone.
We can't see our grenades again.
It's fine. You don't need the grenades.
Oh no, I mean okay, this one says stun grenade. I can read this one.
Just
look at
I throw, yeah. Shift G, you know the...
No, I know how to change them. It's just sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So let's pair up then, guys. Priest, if you want to jump in with that, you're more than welcome to. If not, you want to watch, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Either one.
Yeah, I'll just hang back. You got 4 people, so.
All right, Husky, make sure you're on Orstein. James, you're setting the pace with a Peacemaker. All right, Tank Me, make sure you set the combat walk because you're set to run at the moment. If you're doing this, you need to do this.
I should.
Every time you get teleported, it
Okay.
will reset.
Okay, I'm on combo walk. But this seems like it. Okay.
Doesn't seem like it. No, maybe you are. Okay, are you ready? Oh, Tank Me, slow down. All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, guys, go ahead. All right, what do you do?
James, it's time.
No, I couldn't move or I'm exposing myself through this door.
Yeah, that's the idea. You're gonna slice the pie.
No, Tank is going to
Perfect.
slice the pie.
Hold on. Whoa. Yeah, Peacemaker's correct. Although Tank, Orstein, you can definitely do that as well. Who's got the better angle? Yourself right here? Or James that can already see in the door?
I actually thought it was Tank Me who has more cover, because if I'm...
It doesn't matter about cover, it matters about vantage. How much can you see in there? Alright? So, Orstein, come back.
I'd actually say Tank has got more angles closer, because the
No,
further back you
no,
go, I'm looking for a
I'm
keyhole.
telling you, James, he doesn't. Right,
Okay.
I'm telling you. Right? So, James, move up and then slice the pie. It's not about breaching. I don't care about that at the moment. I'm teaching you to slice it, alright? Perfect. Alright, then James, you switch because Peacemaker's already coming up with you as well, or keeping an eye on that. And then Orstein, you then either tell two-man set prep banger, or use breach, blind breach, as you have said you want to do.
Prep banger.
The two-man prep banger.
2-man
Flash,
prep banger.
ready?
Oh, deploy.
Oh, wait a sec.
Good, well done, Husky. Moving to the left, right. Sorry, well done. No.
Oh!
Orstein, you don't need to throw one. You've just told two men to do it instead.
Oh yeah, you're right.
All right. So that's Husky's responsibility. All you got to care about is when you go through that door, PIDing your targets and killing them. All right. So tell Husky when you want to throw the banger.
2-man prep banger.
Flash ready?
Throw. Oh,
Well done.
Nice
Well
one.
done.
Hey, I'm not perfect.
Yeah, but you've got an aim reticle coming.
Yeah, no, it went through the door.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Banger out. All right. Move in, guys. Sort of move through that door. Excellent. Well done. Right. Hold. Let's see where you guys are at. Good. L shape. All right. Make sure you get into a position of dominance using the walls as a kind of guide. All right. Come back out, and then the next group will move up to their wall, their door or breach point. Okay. So Orstein, what do you do now?
slicing the pie. That's
Good.
it.
Husky, keep up with him.
Oh, careful, because you've gone out to an exposed thing behind you, Tank.
Yep. Doesn't matter.
If there's a man around that corner, you might die.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like I said, let's not make it complicated. All right. No,
Alright.
Husky, you can see into it, but you won't see the entire room. You may see the entire room, you may not. Right? So then, James, you need to tell two-man prep banger.
It would be 4-man, right?
Well,
Or it would be my
you
2-man.
have 4 men behind you, Husky.
Oh, no, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, 2-man prep the banger.
Keep it simple.
Copy.
Throw banger.
Out.
Perfect.
Looking right.
Perfect. And when you're done, hold the position. Okay, so here's the thing. If it's a square box, James, you want to make sure you push in and feed down the wall. So therefore, if I'm here and I draw an imaginary L from me down to the corner of the wall on my left and then up to Peacemaker, it's an L shape. Therefore, we've got... What? What's the position I told you?
90 degrees.
Look for?
So you want me here?
If it entails, all right? Dominant position of the room, right?
I
And come back up.
couldn't tell, because obviously where this goes, I didn't know where to...
Well, I know that,
Yeah.
that, but like I said, it's about finding dominant position in the room, all right? Okay, now T-junction. I want you to switch to, I want you to go south.
for executing. Yep.
Beautiful. Well done. Okay, so Husky and Orstein, you are heading south, so you've got to make room for the rest of the guys to fall back to where you are. Lovely. Okay, stop. Out of curiosity, I just want to throw a spanner just to be a little bit funny. Do you think any of you guys should cover east?
It really depends on the situation. If we're in a building and we've genuinely like cleared that closed door, we've got friendlies outside, no. If we're in a hostile town where there's a 360 enemy presence, then yes, it really depends on the situation.
Yeah, but I also want to get you guys to realise you can't cover everything at all times. You've got to make sacrifices. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, sometimes those can bite you in the ass. Sometimes it can pay off. All right, keep moving, guys. Keep moving south until you get to the edge of the wall. So stop. Nobody needs 4 guns facing that way. This is just a survival thing that I've learned. Always have at least one guy aiming towards the rear where Mr. Big Bad Priest is, just in case. All right? Because I like to be very petty with Zeusing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
From what I remember, since we are using the Stonewall tactics, I was looking at this way, and Aski was looking at this way.
Yes, perfect.
So does it mean that either Peacemaker or James should watch like in front?
Yeah.
That's a question. I don't know if it's
Yes.
right. Okay.
Yeah, but because it's a 4-man team, because I just want to throw a spanner in the mix for you, James is looking rear, Peacemaker is looking to the front. All right, now, you hit a very good one there, Orstein, right? Before I would tell you to clear your corners, like that. You will no longer do that, okay? You will clear each other's corners instead. Because, tank me, if you stand where I am, can you see me?
Oh, yeah.
Husky, can you see me?
No.
Damn boy.
Husky, can you see me?
Yes.
Tank me, can you see me?
Nope.
Bingo. And I can barely see you both. And I mean, you're in cover. Like, if I take a couple of shots, I'm going to miss or hit cover. Right? That's why you clear opposites. All right? You do not clear yours. Because if I pop my head around, yeah, okay, I am limiting my profile, but I'm looking like a right fucking donkey. And how many times have you guys have done that and just been headshots straight off the bat?
Yeah, so my question is now for exiting, since we are basically cross-firing at this point, what should we do?
Okay. Right. So, that's a very good question, actually. So you're covering there, and you can see, all right, and you can't move anymore. It's just to bite the bullet then.
Okay, we need to basically, okay. We need
Yeah,
to just
exactly the same as the basic.
Okay.
All right? You've just got to bite the bullet down in that case. But don't forget as well, if you're confused, you can always get Peacemaker or James to help you out. If you don't know what you're doing, guys, or you're not sure what you should do, just say. And then somebody else will have a suggestion.
Can I ask something else?
Yeah?
Then, sorry for being.
No, so ask.
Let's say that me and Husk. Oh no, sorry, line of sight. I was thinking about like a Peacemaker and James like exiting, and we are doing the open gate system, like watching each other and having. Yeah, but this will cause a line of sight issues because both Peacemaker and James will actually be in front of our sides. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's good. No.
So the open gates, reason why is especially if you're crossing a sort of a crossroads or a T hallway or whatever, right? A T junction, right? In a room, is you'll hold that sector, and then the other person then will come around you. You always move behind the person. So for example, tank meme, I don't tank meme stand in the middle. Stand in the middle for me. I don't do this. All right. If I wanted to get around you, I would do this. Tank meme, do that. And face this yourself. I would do this. I'm not in your crossfire. Okay, now you're probably saying, well, hang on a minute. If you're crossing, you're probably thinking this, yeah? If you run in front of me now, you're cutting across my crossfire, yeah? Or my firing line. I shouldn't be looking at covering each other's corners because when I turn the corner, Husky should do the same thing. Therefore, if there are nasty bad guys, which there probably might be or might not be, Husky's already got them or about to get them. Like I said, there's no guarantee in CQB, mate. You could be the fanciest, fastest CQB people in the world, and you can still die from it. All right. So I know this is a lot of information to cover, but we're running out of time already, right? So what I'm going to do is we're going to go to a kill house, all right? Then you're going to have an arsenal. You can equip yourself with your favorite gun, super duper fantastic, really cool gun, show off your cool armor, and blah 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 blah, and that shit, all right? And then you're going to clear a group of targets using the tactics that I told you to do, all right? This is only like 10% of the stuff that you should do. It's a combination, all right? So don't feel just because we're teaching you this that you have to do this only for the rest of your CQB thing with HoV. That's not the case. This is just something you can add on to it, all right?
Takes 2.
All right, give me a second. Let me just teleport you over. And I'll be very nice to you. I won't give you a nasty one either. Yay, everybody happy. I love the way everyone just pings up and sprouts from the ground. All right, give me a second, guys. I'll spawn an arsenal down for you now.
I think we've got guns.
Yeah, if you want to, you can have the guns. Just take your safety things off. If you really hate the gun, then go.
I don't like the look of the uniform. It's really bugging me, and it doesn't match.
We know,
yeah,
Barbie.
I'm just kidding. I'm fine. You fucking
I thought
bunch
you'd
of.
be serious.
Hey, look at these. Look at all the tarts over there. Look who's already ready. Mr. Super Soldier, right fucking here. That's who.
Yeah.
Fucking dress up Barbie bitches.
Hell yeah, boy. You think they're gonna shoot because you're black? Nah, bro. It's the opposite.
You'll get 8 warning shots to the back tank.
Well, to be honest, they will shot me just because I'm Italian, so I don't care at this point.
Okay, so Peacemaker, since you're the most experienced out of the 4 guys, no offense to the rest of you, I want you to be one man or point man.
Sure.
And then what I'm going to have is I'm going to have James in second, Orstein third, Husky fourth, because you've already run through this, Husky.
Yep.
I've been playing Arma 9 months. I'm the baby.
Yes, that is one word to describe you, James.
Let me suck your titties, daddy.
Oh, it's around the side, mate. Hold on. If you go around the side to the left, there should be steps up there. I'll join you up there now.
Okay, so we're good?
We're good?
What number am I again? I didn't actually hear.
Make sure there's targets in there.
Wasn't actually
At the
listening.
top.
What number am I?
Whatever fits, man.
You're 2. I'm 3.
I'm 4.
Husky 4.
Oh, I've got breaching
It is-
charges.
Yeah, you can use breaching charges if you want, you know. Right, give me a second.
Bow,
Just put
bow,
down.
bow, bow.
Oops, shit.
I'm not going to be using radio. I'm gonna be on yell. And I'm
Yeah,
going
just
to
be on
very
yell.
vocal.
Very good suggestion.
I fucking love beer. It's fucking brilliant.
Oh man, we'll get door hedges. Oh, that's another thing.
What?
For part 3, we can hedge the door, you know, behind us, but we're not going to do this right now, of course.
Oh, wedge. I thought you said
wedge
hedge.
Hedge.
No, wedge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did I say hedge? I don't know.
I didn't know if like a W is like a H in Russian or pronounced that way.
Okay, so guys,
Give me the green light. Oh
That's-
man, you're ready, man. You're all too serious. Okay, are we good?
Oh, target spotted.
Okay, stack left.
So we're gonna go left.
Yes.
I'm gonna
so-
watch here. Don't worry.
Copy. You know what?
Husky.
James, you're gonna slice the pies, open the door. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready to slice.
Wait.
Opening. All good. Entering. Going left. Left clear.
Going front.
Hallway to the right. Ostan, hold. Slicing. Hallway clear. Continue to the road. Continue to the right. Continue to the right.
Are we meant to be shooting the blue things?
Okay.
yes.
Oh,
Fix.
Don't worry.
I thought it was a CV.
Okay. Olstein, slice my left.
Wait. Give me a sec. How can I slice it from the right?
Hallway on my left, slice it.
Okay. Slicing.
Oh, good?
Clear.
Yeah, on stand, behind you, on the ground too. James, on you, prepare to breach right.
Door is unopenable. Can use breaching charge. Oh!
Slicing. Clear. On me, enter with me. On left, left clear.
Alright,
Check right.
moving.
Okay.
Got a corridor. Corridor, need you.
Copy, copy. Clear. Room
Slicing. Yeah, room clear, room clear.
Clear. Copy, copy.
Who's got a 6?
Why, gentlemen? James on me, prepare the backup.
Yep, no one's got that door behind tank. He's vulnerable. Banger set. Banger ready.
Okay, opening the door, opening the door.
Banger out.
Wait, one. Right.
Sorry, I had to go. Corridor, corridor.
Yeah, yeah. Good, good, good. All clear.
Reloading. Behind you, two man.
Okay. The send drill. Stack left. James, stack left. We'll do it the driveway. Opening the door. Ah, fuck's sake. See you down.
Peace, you fucking murderer! 2 doors.
Husky, you can get closer.
Uh, there's a door down there that's not been cleared yet.
Yeah, I know that. Okay, well, let's go out. Close this door.
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, yep.
Husky on stand, clear this door on your west. I get your position on stand, and Husky clear the door on your back.
Okay. Meant to plat flash.
Flash ready.
Out. Clear.
Copy.
Seriously, a 9 bang. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, it is off 9 times.
I know. That's why I use only flashbang, normal flashbangs. Room clear.
James Husky on stand on me. All of you on me. Husky on stand, including you. When I'm going to slice, it is too narrow. I'm opening.
I'm slicing.
Clear?
Clear.
Going left? Okay,
Going
that's
right.
what we have been. Stack left?
Oh, sorry. Squeezing. Yeah, I'm in. Two man.
Copy. On Stein, you're gonna be slicing.
Go.
Breaching?
Oof.
Entering?
Entering right. Oh, going left then.
Right clear. CV.
Prisoner, potentially.
James, hold. I'm slicing left. Slicing left. Left's clear. Left's clear. Don't stand on me. Husky on me. Breach the door on your right as you enter. Don't stand on me.
And you.
Room clear, room clear.
Yeah. Wait.
Husky, take my spot. We're gonna breach door right.
James with me. Let's clear the door to my left.
2 man.
Okay, flashing. Flash up. Entering.
He's armed, he's armed.
Big guns, yeah. I'm hit. James on you. James is hit on you. Move out.
He went left, I don't know if he's down. Oh, there's a man in here. Suggest that you flashbang, Husky, when we go.
Husky on Stein, continue. I'm hit.
Roger.
There's a guy the other side of the wall to us.
Copy, I will cover. James, Onstein, and Husky, breach this door, open the door. I'll be covering the back.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go in last because the way you two are standing.
James.
Oh, wait, we got a contact here. Someone just peeked me.
Just say contact peeking, far right room.
Okay,
far right
so,
side room. Keep it simple, guys.
Husky, flash on destination. Enter.
Yep. James is about to flash. Husky, let me know when you're gonna flash. We'll do it simultaneously. Oh, he's moving. We gotta move up.
One down.
Are you ready to move, Husky?
2 down. Yeah, ready to move.
Right, prepping my flash. 3, 2, 1, flashing.
Alright.
Left clear.
Right, clear.
Index, sorry. Bandage anyone?
Don't worry, the Zeus now will heal.
There we go.
Thank you.
Alright, so for your first attempt, guys, that was really, really good. Really, really well done on that. You should be proud of yourselves. Like I said, it's a new thing to learn, and that means more practice than is needed to learn it. So really well done on that, okay? You should be proud of that. Like I said, it will take a little bit of time, and not all the time should you be slicing, okay? Sometimes it does require to be brutes and go straight in there and hope for the best, right? But like I said, this is just a little bit more of a technical layer, and then there'll be more and more and more, okay? But like I said, I don't want to dump everything on you straight away, okay? But don't get bogged down with the finicky details, okay? Let it flow. It's all about smooth movement, okay? Trust me, if you make a mistake, I know what you guys are like, okay? You'll be hard on yourself, all right? Don't worry about it, okay? It comes in time. All right, that's pretty much it for the CQB. I know, obviously, we didn't barely do much when you had like a little bit of a practice run, and but the theoretical side took priority. I really appreciate you guys coming along for this. If people want to stay on, there is a time trial I'd like to run. It's not anything with CQC orientation. It's just a little bit of fun if anyone wants to have the fastest time. But if you want to log off and have a nice evening, by all means, go for gold. I do not mind. Does anybody want to run the time trial?
If I can go first, I'll do it. If I go first.
All right, James, we'll put you first then.
Then I'm going to do some Sturmovik flying. Yes.
Okay.
I'll give it a pass.
Oh, that's a poor show, Husky.
Yeah, I know. Suck my willy.
No thanks, it's too small. Right.
Taking
Okay,
yours.
so Husky, you can log off then.
See ya. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so in this gate, there is the yellow corner and the blue corner. Okay, you can do this in unison, guys. So, James, because you want to go first, like a little princess, which side do you want to go, blue or yellow?
Well, yellow is obviously superior.
Okay, who wants to go blue?
I can go blue.
Hey.
Can we watch?
Yeah, of course. So go up the stairs, and you can see the trial.
Now,
Now,
it's a bit of a cheat though if we get to see them do it.
just a little bit. Yeah, actually, Peacemaker, get down.
Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out of there!
All right, so James and Orstein come back from the gate because that's your start menu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so essentially what's going to happen, guys, I'm going to time it, right? And then you're going to basically run towards the end. So the course is quite simple. You go all the way down, eliminating all the hot targets. There's yellow plates, black plates, and white plates. You're going to get to the end, right at the far end, there's going to be sandbags. The one who goes blue is going to be on the left sandbag. The one who goes yellow is going to be on the right sandbag. There are 2 targets on each side. There are 4 in total, but 2 on each side. Take them out, then move along. Run around, go to the right, run around all the way up. It's a sprint, so I recommend you holster your gun at that point, jump over the obstacles, then come out the other end. The time will stop when you exit the gate itself, okay?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mess that up, but I'll give it my
We
best.
should not try to get inside on the same time because we'll get stuck.
Yeah, so this is what I was going to say, right? So I just wanted to kind of get you guys to not run around. So if you come here, you see this line?
Yeah.
I want you to line up on it.
Can I shoot Tank in the leg as a start
No.
to slow him down?
All right. Although it's very funny and tempting, no.
I will still win though, don't worry.
Oh! We'll see.
You guys ready?
I'm steady.
All right, on your marks. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot all targets.
Remember, switching to your secondary is faster.
Okay, Captain Price.
Through. No, tank name, you're going the wrong way.
Oh, what the fuck?
Ah, loser!
Ah! Damn it!
What?
Haha, fuck you!
Over the obstacles, dipshit. Not those ones, you titheads. Head north.
What?
Sorry.
Ah!
Maybe disqualified if you don't get back in the damn arena.
You teleported me out of it!
Yeah, no, I didn't. I saw you jump over.
It was neck and neck, really, until this time.
Tank, I'm gonna shoot you.
That's because you suck!
Yeah, you suck peepees.
Get goose, crap!
You suck peepees. You suck peepees. I know that you miss targets, Tank. I know that you miss targets.
Yeah, you wish for it.
No, I hit all the targets. I know that you missed.
See ya!
Ah!
Okay, alright.
I know that you missed targets.
Yeah, you wish for
Oh, I know that you missed the targets, man. I know it. There was at least 2 targets that you missed. I saw them still standing.
Yeah, how can you check that they've hit all the targets?
You can't really. There's a system I haven't put in place yet, but
I saw.
Counter, it's just a cunt of a script.
yeah.
I
it's a bitch.
saw.
But, actually, Orstein eliminated all his targets.
No, he didn't. He missed one. He missed
No,
2.
he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't. I'm telling you, I was watching him. Anyway, right. Let's moving on. So Peacemaker and Priest. Essentially, you're going to run all the way to the south, eliminating all the targets if you're able to. Okay. When you
See
hit
you later.
The end, shut up, James.
Bye.
When you hit the end, you're going to come across sandbags on left and the right. You're going to go to for you, Priest, the right side, and then Peacemaker, the left side. There are 2 targets on each side. You're going to eliminate them. They are black. It'll be very apparent. Eliminate those 2 targets, then run around to the right.